Get louder than that, please. Get louder than that, please. At this time, graduates, please remain standing. Audience, families, guests, please stand and rise for our national anthem. And directly after the national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing will be sung by our very own Ronnie Oglesby.
Please be seated. All right. We have been loud, but we got another level we can get to for the age class for 2026. Let's get to the appropriate level for them. Thank you very much. Good morning, parents, family, staff, friends, but most importantly, the incredible age class of 2026. Class of 2026, congratulations and thank you, young people. Thank you for pushing through. Thank you for ignoring the haters. Thank you for showing up every day to walk into your greatness so that you made it to this day, your day. Enjoy and rejoice in it because you earned every bit of it. But this isn't the end. This is the beginning of the next phase of your life. And we want you to know that the greatness that you've seen every day at ACE, we expect that to see you every single day forward. There is nothing that can stop you from achieving whatever you want to do, 26, but you. That's the only thing that can hold you back. We love you. We want to see you grow even more. We know that you will, and we'll be even prouder of you after today. Congratulations. I love you, and we can't wait to see you take on the world.
Welcome, everybody. That was loud. Mothers, fathers, grandparents, extended family, guests, thank you for making the time to celebrate with us as we recognize the class of 2026. Please clap your hands, shout and cheer for your graduate. As you all know, the road our students have taken here has not always been an easy one, but through your perseverance, students and families, your students are here today. Also helping your students arrive here today were our ACE partners. Please take a moment and give a round of applause for our partners and guests who have also helped our graduates arrive here today. Such amazing partnerships such as our teachers, Urban Alliance, Harlem Lacrosse, Thread, and many other special guests. And this time, I would like to reintroduce Ronald Oglesby, our salutatorian.
Y'all like the song? Good morning, families, teachers, staff, and the class of 2026. My name is Rodney Oglesby, and I am honored to be ACE's class of 2026 salutatorian. I personally have been at ACE since the 6th grade, and I've seen it change so much throughout the years. From barely having any sports to winning district and regional championships, from sports like lacrosse, wrestling, softball, baseball, and many more to come. Also from barely having 100 students to graduating with over 150 students, with many of them going to prestigious schools like Johns Hopkins, Princeton, and Duke University, with many of them having full rides. I love this school so much, and I couldn't imagine myself anywhere else, because this isn't just a school, this is my home. The one thing that ACE does better than many other schools is that we persevere through everything. We never give up. Why is that, you may ask? Because we have each other. We are more than just students and peers, staff and faculty. We are a family. I couldn't have asked for a better person to be up here to really show ACE perseverance than our valedictorian, Jordan Jones.
Thank you. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Jordan Jones, class of 2026, valedictorian. Before I start, I'd like to thank a few people. My mother, Lena Jones, for always doing her best with me on many of her days in which she was on her last nerve. I'd also like to thank Mr. Espinoza, our principal, for his conscious leadership. I'd like to thank Mr. Fitz, one of our teachers, and my wrestling coach. I'd like to thank Ms. Walsh, our college counselor, and the woman who helped me get into Duke University on a full ride. And finally, Mr. Liu, the man who managed to mention calculus and 6-7 every other sentence. I can see why he became a teacher. He really likes numbers. Throughout the years, these people pushed me to be the best individual I could be, and I'll be forever grateful for them. I also owe thanks to the class of 2026 and ACE. A few days ago at senior farewell, you all showed me something that forced me to hold back tears. Togetherness. The clapping for our classmates, the cheers from parents and students alike, the empathy that we felt with Rodney's original song, Won't Forget You. I also look back on our Taste of ACE events, our Black History Month events, our Hispanic Heritage events, and more, where I see our students showing each other their culture, their unique qualities, and how excited they are to share themselves as individuals. In a wider sense, the way we relied on each other for support, laughter, comfort, guidance, all of that was, whether or not some of you may admit it, love. Or at least it was sincerity, familiarity, unity. Now, while it may have taken 4 years for some of you to admit you can maybe tolerate each other, it took me 4 years to realize family isn't perfect. And that's okay. At the end of the day, because we went through similar struggles, because we saw each other at our worst and best moments, because we got up every day for school, even though we'd rather stay home and far away from the fluorescent lights that keeps us awake. All of that brought us closer. It brought us together. All of that makes us familiar. All of that makes us family. One piece of lasting advice that I hope you take with you is that there is immense emotional power in togetherness. This emotional power gives us the courage to move. It tells us we're not alone. And more importantly, it gives us reason. Reason to see that we are worthy of celebration, of greatness, of love. Find that togetherness wherever you go, because it means you'll always have a unit. Whether that unit is for laughs, cries, business, or changing the systems in place for a better future, a more prosperous future and society. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026. Moving on.
At this, give it up for Jordan Jones. Let's go. Come on. Dude, you guys got that going. At this time, we'd like to take a brief moment to have a message from our CEO.
As the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, I am so pleased and excited to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2026. Congratulations, families, neighbors, community members, school leaders, and staff for helping these young people reach their goal. I am proud of each and every one of you for your hard work and perseverance. Many of you have overcome many obstacles, personal challenges, and struggles. You are here because you dug in and worked hard. You are the future and present leaders of Baltimore City, and you are going to take this torch today. It is your day to say to the world that you have something positive to contribute. We are truly thrilled to be launching you officially into a world that needs every gift and talent you have to offer. We wish you the best of success in your life after city schools, but know that we will always be here to support and celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Nicole Doctorick and Elena Walsh for the recognition and awards.
Good afternoon. My name is Nicole Doctorick, and I continue to have the privilege of being ACE's senior cohort school counselor. My main role at ACE is to track students' progress towards graduation and to ensure students are aware of that progress. To be here today, students had to meet certain graduation requirements set by the state of Maryland. Students needed 22 credits in required courses, 75 service learning hours, and to participate in all high school assessments. Before we get into specific student academic achievements, I first want to acknowledge a group of students who transferred to ACE for the first time this year or transferred back to ACE this school year. Students who were new to ACE this year: Stephon Blair, Sincere Lewis, Layla Short, Jose Vasquez Avila, Jimmy Vasquez, Jaden Dukes, and Lanaya Russell. And those students who couldn't just stay away, they came back to us this year: Christian Guyton, Athena Castigras, Taylor Anderson, Kamira Sims, Monche Powell Sampson, and David Montgomery. Transferring schools, no matter the grade level, is difficult, but to transfer schools during your senior year can be particularly challenging. This couldn't have been easy, but you all found your place in the ACE community, and we are grateful for your meaningful contributions this year. Now we will honor students' academic and service learning hour achievements. While students only had to earn 75 service learning hours to graduate, there were students who went above and beyond to serve their communities by earning over 200 service learning hours. If I call your name, please stand. Nair Clayton, Spencer Labulabin, Michaela Hewlin, Aftab Tabish, Rodney Oglesby, Nevaeh Burden, and Jordan Jones. This year, we had a tight race for the top 5%. This group of students put in countless hours, completing schoolwork, taking multiple AP classes, and participating in extracurricular activities. They truly made getting a perfect GPA look easy. Please stand when I call your name. Razia Ali Zada, Hannah Wynn, Aftab Tabish, Favor Jahedi, Terrell Logan, Lamar Jackson, our salutatorian, Rodney Oglesby, and our valedictorian, Jordan Jones. While outstanding academic achievement should be celebrated, we also need to recognize that not everyone's life circumstances allow them to shine in the traditional sense. I want to make sure these students know that we see how bright and shiny they are. So students, we saw you working until midnight on a school night so you could help support yourself and your family. We saw you taking care of younger siblings and sick family members. And we even saw you not necessarily knowing where you were going to lay your head down at night. But we see you now, sitting here today, extra bright and shiny. I hope you feel nothing but pride and joy right now. So in about 30 seconds, you're going to see me awkwardly scurry off the stage down the ramp here. Not because I don't want to continue celebrating your accomplishments, but today is my dad's 70th birthday. And I need to drive to another state to make sure I get to his party on time. So I do apologize, but in honor of him, I thought I'd pass along a few phrases that I heard him say while I was growing up a very long time ago that always made me roll my eyes. But now that I'm an adult, I understand and appreciate a lot more. So if you're on time, you're late. Measure twice, cut once. Money doesn't grow on trees. And do the right thing, even when no one is watching. And now for my own words of wisdom. Class of 2026, as this chapter in life comes to a close and a new one begins, I want you to remember to be bold, be kind, be your best, and most importantly, to always be ACE. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Doctorick, and safe travels. This year, I had the absolute privilege of working with the intelligent, funny, and strong-willed class of 2026. These scholars worked hard over the last 4 years and learned a lot about the importance of adulting over the course of this year, while simultaneously naming me Mother Walsh while they grasped those last few moments of childhood. They shared thousands of hours of hard work and equally as many laughs. Now these graduates sit before us with amazing plans. There are future civil rights attorneys, English teachers, neurologists, EMTs, nurses, cosmetologists, and welders among us today. They were accepted to over 80 different apprenticeships, career development programs, and colleges, including 21 HBCUs and 60 other institutions. They also earned even more scholarship money than I cared to count, but don't worry, I did. We will now take a moment to celebrate students who worked especially diligently to earn the money necessary to continue their educations next year. These students put in hours writing essays, interviewing, and filling out applications and forms, and it definitely paid off, pun intended. This first group of students received scholarship and grant money totaling up to $100,000 per year. Clap for that. These graduates received the following awards: the UMBC Achievement Scholarship, the Towson Top 10% Scholarship, the Goucher Presidential Scholarship, the Guaranteed Access Award, the College Completion Scholarship, the Hawk Award, Stevenson Merit Scholarship, the Marist Scholarship, thank you, Thiel University Scholarship, UMES Academic Award, J.C. Bozeman Grant, the JWU Academic Scholarship, the Flagler Merit Award, the Goucher Blue and Gold Award, the Salisbury Gull Award, the York College Scholarship, the CIA Enrichment Grant, the LSU Merit Scholarship, the Presidential Scholarship, the Temple Excellence Award, the RIT Excellence Award, and the Terrapin Commitment Scholarship, among others. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I call all of the names. You guys did an exceptional job this year, so this will take a minute to get through. Please hold your applause to the end. Naji Ali, Razia Ali Zada, Kayla Anderson, Rihanna Barnes, Lenira Brown, Journey Brown, Cassidy Brown, Nevaeh Burden, Devon Campbell, London Copels, Byron Davis, Angie Diaz-Perez, Madison Dickey, Destiny Dupree, Shiloh Faison, Nasir Foreman, Mache Fortune, Elijah Furr, Ryan Gallegos, Amani Goins, Elijah Green, Kamora Grimes, Christian Guyton, Jacob Hare, Avery Harrington Ortiz, Brian Heggie, Kayvon Heggie, Deshaun Hemphill, Ishmael Hernandez Rangel, Jose Hernandez Rivas, Michaela Hewlin, Kali Jackson, Laura Yara, Favor Jahedi, Ava Jennings, Damanye Johnson, Kamora Jordan, Athena Katsigris, Landon Kingsley, Ratiksha Kunwar, Kairi Landeros, Belman Laura Del Rosario, Mackenzie Lee, Sincere Lewis, Travis Lewis, Landon Lays, Terrell Logan, Tiffany Martinez Ramirez, Jennifer Marquez Castro, Dylan Martinez, Kyle Miller, Nathaniel Monroe, Jameel Moore, Kiara Moore, Nevaeh Morgan, Brooklyn Morton, Gerard Moss, Hannah Wynn, Caesar Noriega Thompson, Adriana Parme, Kanaya Parnell, James Partlow, Nicholas Patterson, Jamel Person, Kenny Rios Cardona, Jordan Rivera Guadardo, Yvonne Royster, Lanaya Russell, Tamim Salamayar, Iker Tamay Nwala, Jeremiah Thomas, Jonathan Thomas, Tatiana Williams, and Dylan Wollett. Congratulations on all of your awards. You may be seated. I would also like to individually recognize the students that were offered exceptional amounts of money to pay for their college educations. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I've read all of your scholarships. Lamar Jackson, Lamar was awarded a full cost of attendance scholarship to Swarthmore College, totaling over $400,000 for 4 years. Congrats. Rodney Oglesby. Lamar, you can. Rodney was selected for the True Grit Scholarship, the Towson Top 10% Scholarship, the Troy E. Quinn Scholarship, the Terrapin Commitment Scholarship, and the UMD Honor Scholarship, among others. However, most notably, Rodney made history at ACE this year as the first ever recipient of the Gates Scholarship, which is a full cost of attendance scholarship to any university in the United States. He will be taking his talents to UMBC, and his awards total over $410,000 for 4 years. Congrats. Micah Hampton. Micah was awarded the SU Achievement Grant, the Dean Scholarship, the St. Mary's Merit Award, the Guaranteed Access Grant, and the Mount St. Mary's Achievement Scholarship, totaling $416,000 over 4 years. Congratulations. Jordan Jones. Precisely, a full cost of attendance scholarship to Duke University through the highly selective Questbridge Scholarship Program, only the second in ACE history, which totals $416,000 over 4 years to attend Duke University. Congratulations. Kayla Goldsboro. Kayla earned the Stevenson Founder Scholarship, the Stevenson Merit Scholarship, the Hood Presidential Scholarship, the Guaranteed Access Grant, and the Terrapin Commitment Scholarship, totaling $438,000. Congratulations. Kyrie West. Kyrie was selected for the York Academic Scholarship, the McDaniel Merit Scholarship, the Stevenson Merit Scholarship, the Goucher Blue and Gold Award, among others, for a total of $440,000. That's our intern. Glendy Gomez Trujillo was offered the Terrapin Commitment Scholarship, the NDMU Academic Award, the Blue and Gold Award, the McDaniel Merit Scholarship, the Guaranteed Access Grant, the Salisbury Achievement Scholarship, the Towson Top 10% Scholarship, the St. Mary's Honor Scholarship, and the Hood Presidential Scholarship, totaling $567,200,000. Congratulations. Kanaya Sanders. Kanaya was awarded the Mount St. Mary's Merit Scholarship, the York Academic Scholarship, the Lynchburg Merit Scholarship, the Stevenson Merit Scholarship, and the MDMU Academic Scholarship, among others, totaling $648,400 over 4 years. Congratulations, Kanaya. Terrell Logan. Terrell was selected for the Salisbury Merit Scholarship, the Coppin Presidential Scholarship, the Goucher's Founder Award, the UMD President's Scholarship, the Loyola Presidential Scholarship, the St. Mary's College of California Trustee Scholarship, and the St. Mary's Presidential Scholarship, among others, which came to a grand total of $814,000 in potential funding for next year. And finally, Aftab Tabish was offered the Goucher Presidential Scholarship, the Howard University Dean Scholarship, the Hagen Scholarship, the Incentive Awards Scholarship, which is a full cost of attendance scholarship to the University of Maryland, the Salisbury Excellence Scholarship, among Thank you. We were just leading up to the real big money right here. Drum roll, please, for a total of $931,000 over 4 years. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Go forward and do amazing things, and don't forget to read carefully. If you know, you know. It is my honor to announce that the class of 2026 was awarded a total of $13,102,720 in scholarships over the next 4 years. Congratulations.
We got more money to give away right now, so let's just keep going, but clap that up, everybody. The following students are being awarded scholarships for $100, $250, and $500 to help assist with book and other expenses. Because if you know by now, things are about to get real expensive for you all. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. For our Student Government Association participants, the SGA scholarship at the amount of $100 is being awarded to 14 graduating seniors. There's so many names, I didn't type them, so my apologies. If you're an SGA student, please stand up and go ahead and recognize them. And that check is available after this ceremony. Take a seat. For the ACE Alumni Scholarship, please stand and be recognized. When you hear your name, the ACE Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $100 is awarded to Cesar Noriega Thompson, Genesis Marquez Castro, and Mackenzie Lee. Congratulations and recognition of their academic achievement, leadership, and dedication to their future goals. The ACE Founders Book Scholarship for $250. Genesis Marquez Castro, Kyler Miller, Terrell Logan, they already have lots of money, and Hannah Nguyen. The ACE Founders Academic Achievement Scholarship. Favor Jahedi, for the amount of $500, Bellman Lara Del Rosario, Angie Diaz Perez, and Adriana Parme. Congratulations. Now, we're about to start getting to the real fun part. The recommendation of the class of 2026. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, by the virtue and authority vested in me as principal, Luis A. Espinoza, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public School System and Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2026. Clap it up. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce and present to you Dr. Lynette Washington, our Chief Operating Officer.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is actually my honor to sit in place for Dr. Santelises to do this honor. So in acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Principal Espinoza and by the authority vested in me as the Chief Operating Officer, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2026 for the conferring of certificates of program completion and diplomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Commissioner Muhammad.
It's showtime. Parents, y'all ready? Students, y'all ready? In recognition of the certification of your graduates, the recommendation of your principal, and the acknowledgement of the Chief Operating Officer, and by virtue and the authority invested in me as your school board commissioner, I now take the pleasure of accepting the graduating class of 2026 for the conferring of the certificates of your program and completion and diplomas.
All right, I hope you all are ready. Thank you all for being here. We love you. We'll miss you. We remember you. Now, would our esteemed guests please join me in welcoming the class of 2026 for the final time. Where'd they go? Jordan Jones.
We're gonna wait.
I'll call you again. Jordan Jones. Rodney Oglesby. Lamar Jackson. Terrell Logan. Favor Jahedi. Would the first row please rise? Lead us up, Dante. Dante Addison. Najee Ali. Razia Alizada. Kayla Anderson. Taylor Anderson. Kalia Armstrong. Okay, all right. Everyone's telling me different times. Kalia Armstrong. Wait till then. Rihanna Barnes. Emmanuel Bethay. Cameron Blosh. Stefan Blair. Dion Boyd. Journey Brown. Cassidy Brown. Lanira Brown. Nevea Burden. Summer Burris. Davon Campbell. Nair Clayton. London Copels. Hello again. Pull him up, send him up. Trevante Core. Treyon Cornish. Nigel Crawley. Ross Daly. Byron Davis. Jalen Davis. Daniela De Leon Canales. Angie Diaz Perez. Madison Dickey. Sincere Dove. Jaden Dukes. Destiny Dupree. Shiloh Faison. Nasir Foreman. Miche Fortune. Devin Freeman. Elijah Furr. Ryan Galagos. Tiana Gillis. Imani Goins. Kayla Goldsboro. Kevin Gomez Funes. Glendy Gomez Tohil. Aaron Gonzalez Lopez. Elijah Green. Kamora Grimes. Christian Guyton. Micah Hampton. Jacob Hare. Avery Harrington Ortiz. Kayvon Heggie. Brian Heggie. Deshaun Hemphill. Henry Hernandez. Ismael Hernandez Rangel. Jose Hernandez Rivas. Jaden Hicks. Michaela Higgins. Michaela Hewlin. Khalid Jackson. Yasir Jackson. Laura Cristina Hara. Ava Figueroa. Carlos Jessup. Carly Johnson. Demanye Johnson. Justin Johnson. Makai Johnson. Kimura Jordan. Athena Katsagris. Did I blow it? Landon Kingsley. Retiksha Kunwar. Spencer Labu Loman. Katie Landeros. Belmin Laura del Rosario. Kamaya Lee. Mackenzie Lee. Nishonda Hunter. Blanca Leon Hernandez. Sincere Lewis. Tavon Lewis. Travis Lewis. Landon Lays. Sky Lomai. Javon Mallory. Genesis Marquez Castro. Jesse Marquez Matute. Tiffany Martinez Ramirez. Noah McDonald. Fela Medina. Cameron Miles. Kyle Miller. Nathaniel Monroe. Diego Monteros Ramirez. David Montgomery. Jamil Moore. Nevea Morgan. Adriana Morton. Brooklyn Morton. Gerard Moss. Cesar Noriega Thompson. Frederick Otilio Perez. Adriana Parmay. Kanaya Parnell. Dylan Martin. James Partlow. Nicholas Patterson. Jamel Person. Andrew Peterson. Shamira Powell. Monche Powell Sampson. Amari Prater. Isaiah Preston. Elvin Reyes Ramirez. Treasure Reynolds. Kenny Rios Cardona. Cesar Rivera Palacios. Cheyenne Robinson. Maria Herrera Marroquin. Yvonne Royster. Lanaya Russell. Tamim Salamyar. Kanaya Sanders. James Scott. Keon Sessoms. Layla Short. Kamira Sims. Nathaniel Stanford. Rocco Stein. Marcel Stepney. Ivory Stewart. Kamari Sykes. Aftab Tabish. Jeremiah Thomas. Jonathan Thomas. Sean Thomas. Brenton Thorne. Jewel Tillman. Nevia Vandiver. Jimmy Vasquez. Eliana Washington. Logan Weatherly. Sakaya Webb. Kyrie West. Monte West. Desire White. Tyrone White. Cynthia Whitehurst. Matthew Williams. Tatiana Williams. Kyle Wimbush. Courtney Winder. Dylan Wallet. Jennifer Zermeno Macias. Iker Tame Naula. All right, Mr. E, you taking back over? Will you please join me in welcoming the graduating class of 2026?
Let's go! All right, guys. Today's been exciting in so many ways. So let's wrap this up and get out of here and start celebrating. All right. Soon to be ACE alumni, I ask alumni who visit ACE all the time what the lessons are what's something you've learned? The two lessons they always say are, no one cares what you have going on, and a deadline is a deadline. You guys are special to us. We know that. But we've learned you. We know who you are. We know a lot about you. We've had 6, 7, no, oh my God. That happened. 4 years with you guys, 2 years with you all. We've got to know who you are. People outside this room do not know who you are and how great you will be. So, to be great, to show your greatness. Almost like what Ms. Doctor said earlier, you have to continue to show you know how to persevere, be committed to quality, and be able to contribute to everything you do, to stand out, to be great. Rodney's pretty great. On that note, we're going to wrap it up. On that note, I'd like to have the class of 2026 rise. Please stand. Traditionally, the turning of the tassel symbolizes the completion of requirements set by the State Department of Education and Baltimore City Schools. Please join me by turning your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2026. We know this is coming. I want to invite you for one more launch, so get your hands up. Family, you know what this is as well. Ace Eagles, let's fly.
Thank you for attending the 2026 BCPS Centralized Graduation Ceremony. Please meet your graduate on the field by exiting through the concourse doors behind the concession stands.